to really process the information.
What up, my people? What up? I hope everyone can hear me on this shit. What up? That's your boy Skies. I just want to talk to y'all today about a little something that I know something about. What up to everybody? It's been a minute, but I know I gotta do a better job with being more consistent on this joint. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna make it do what it do. What up? Maybe a little crooked, but what up? All right, so look, we're not even gonna take too much time. Where did my blunt go? We're gonna talk about my man. First off, hold on. This is Bluntly Speaking. I forget what episode, but we just gonna go in today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to the Roaches Podcast. You guys know that's the biggest joint right there. The Roaches Podcast is what we do. Shout out to my guy, my partner in Smoke, Dirty Phil. Shout out to you, my guy. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and yeah, catch up with the content and everything. You know that we got. Everything's Roaches, social media, everything Roaches. You know what I mean? Roaches Podcast. But today we're gonna get into something real quick. I gotta go get my daughter, but I just was thinking about this. I see a lot of people posting about Turk from the Hot Boys. And I'm sorry, I'm going through a little. I'm getting ready to have a little procedure, so I'm trying to indulge as much as I can, although I shouldn't be. But I want to talk about Turk, original Hot Boy Turk, and getting supposedly, allegedly blackballed from the Hot Boys tour, and allegedly about to be potentially be from the Louisiana tour, the little Wayne Louisiana Fest tour. Supposedly getting kicked off that, something like about with Live Nation and things like that. Man, I don't know what to think about this because we're all saying that he's gotten kicked off, and I honestly, if you don't know what's going on, Turk, if people don't know who that is, he's the one that has the iconic verse. I like I'm hot, the ones that don't tell me to stop, and you know how to vibe. I need a project on Hot Girl, the Hot Boy song, one of their biggest songs. He had one of the most standout verses on that song, and that's how people got to know Turk. A little backstory. I know a good bit about Turk back then, and shout out to you, Turk, on this because when Lil Wayne dropped Lights Out, I think Turk came out with before or after that Young and Thuggin'. And man, it's in me, my nigga, to be the thug that I be. Why? All that. I was a fan. The Young and Thuggin' album, go and check that out. To me, that was good work. That was good, a good first effort. People be saying, this about it and that about it. Yo, it was a pretty dope project for a motherfucker that didn't even want to rap. Cause Turk didn't even want to rap. He was all just laced up with heroin and all that shit. He wasn't even oh my bad. He wasn't even into the shit like that. But long story short, long story long, it was a dope album back then. I gotta give him his credit. People keep talking like that he the weakest link. I think if Turk didn't go to jail, Turk would have got his credit. Turk would have dropped again, and I think Turk would have did a lot of work. Because the new album Joseph is dope. Hey, we not we not even gonna sit back here and say that it's not. I'm telling y'all, go check that new album out, Joseph by Turk, original Hot Boy Turk, and I do know a little bit of something about music. Yes, my name is Skies. Yes, I got a son in the industry, and y'all should know what his name is, Lil Skies. So we not playing over here, Turk. If you see this video, it's not. I'm not just somebody just speaking. I know a lot. I've been in this shit 40 years, bro. And I'm telling you, got a great album. It is literally, if you, it hits. It's a good vibe, good mode. It don't take you down. It just take you like, okay, I love the beats. I love what he going with it. Um, I like it all, man. You know what I'm saying? And Turk can rap. He not terrible. He not whack. He's staying in his lane on certain things. You know what I mean? I think some of the beats on there was a little, powerful for him. I wouldn't have did him that way. I wouldn't have, you know, I would have added a little more lyricism to him. But we can critique the album or whatever. But anyway, Young and Thuggin', go check that out. And Joseph, go check that out. Joseph is the first album he's dropped in like 25 years. So about him getting kicked off of the tour. Some people were saying Birdman has something to do with it. Some people were saying that BG went to Birdman and had something to do with it. Well, supposedly Turk is coming out saying that he ain't getting paid and they didn't have his back in. Now, what I think is strange. Now keep this in mind. You can't talk about certain things when you sign contracts. There's certain things that just don't get said. You just gotta get lawyers. But what I think is strange is that nobody else is speaking up about not getting a back end, like the beautiful Miss Imani said. Miss Imani, ain't nobody else speaking up about not getting no back end. Mm. Now, Birdman is worth like half a billion, and I'm sure not even Birdman, Wheezy. Supposedly Wheezy don't want him on the tour no more. That could be a lie because I just watched Turk and Imani riding home, and he said he gonna be on the Louisiana Fest and back with the Hot Boys in September. So I don't really know what the fuck is going on with that shit. But it's just weird that they're not saying anything about not getting their money. They're not saying anything about that. They're not getting it. They didn't get their back end. Now, if you guys don't know what back end is, basically if you get like say 30,000 for a show, right? They're gonna give you so and so up front, and they're gonna give you the other. That's the front end, and they're gonna give you the other half when you get there to do the show. They may have gave you that front end months prior, and then you coming back, and most artists want they back in before they get on that damn stage, which I don't blame Turk. You can't blame Turk for feeling that way. I can't blame him for feeling that way. But they said they Imani is, and that's his wife and his manager. She was just basically saying that they respectfully declined, which I sat there and I'm like, yo, I'm happy for Turk speaking up for himself. I love to see this. The man has been put down here pretty much his whole life. He came from being a heroin addict, doing like 8 years, 8 months, 16 days in jail or something like that in prison after shooting at cops through a traumatic experience with his wife involved, who actually surpassed or overcame breast cancer. You know what I mean? These people been through a lot. Got a book called 52 Bullets or whatever. Is a book or is a documentary or something like that. I keep up with all of this. You know what I mean? Everybody in the industry. You know what I mean? And what they went through, I love the fact that he's speaking up for himself. And Turk has been speaking up for himself. If you watch the hold on, yo, hold on. Oh, I thought I heard somebody. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody. But if you watch Turk, they've been he been low. But now that he, getting a little bit of money now and all this, he's speaking up for himself. And I kind of understand it. I do get it. Here's the problem, and this is the Turk. Here's the problem, Turk. The problem is, if I was your man's, I would sit there and look at you and say, "All right, bro, you got it down. You got the algorithm down. You got the internet down. But let's face it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to here a little bit. It don't matter how much money you got, but I think it's going here, and I think I would hate to see you become an internet personality rather than a rapper, because the word algorithm keeps coming up. It keeps coming up from you. It keeps coming up, and it's like, get the money, the bag the way you can. We can't rap forever. I get that, but I do think you spend a lot of time, and I think the hot boys are just scared to even be around your ass because you gonna tell, nigga. You gonna go online and be like, I told you niggas. I told y'all niggas I need my money. These niggas play with me. And I think that's what happened on this one. I think that what you complained about, you complained, hey, I ain't get my back in. And these niggas looking at you like, hey man, shut the fuck up. Like, nigga, I'm supposed to get 70 or 80,000. I took this 45,000 for right now. You know what I mean? You was only supposed to get 30 and they offered you 10. Take shut the hell up and take that. But then you got to look at Turk and respect Turk and Imani from what they've been through. They bosses now. They like, nah, hell no, man. This is the Cash Money tour. This is this. You not gonna sit up here and tell me you ain't got my money. No, 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 no. And it's only 30. You know what I mean? You ain't got that. So I understand where they coming from too. But sometimes, in Turk's situation too, it's okay, Turk, to want to be the man and to understand that you demand your respect. But we gotta look at it like this, man, and let's keep it real. You got original hot boy before your name. You ever since you've been out of prison, it's been talks about the hot boys, Cash Money. It ain't never really been no. You've never really sat back and spoke on. We know about your prison bed and all that. We know about this. We know about that. But you have never really talked about your music and kept it about your music and what you're gonna do. It's always been, this. It's always been that. It's always been this. It's always been that. You got Beehive too. Shout out to Beehive. Shout out to you. And I'm not hating on that. You're his podcast partner now. But you jumped on that podcast. You didn't start that. You didn't even start the Hot Boys. Yeah, they told you, they put you in there, but it's like, when is it gonna be time to concentrate solely on Joseph? And I just see you drop the video saying, we're gonna do the Joseph tour, and you were like, I'm like, because that's what I was gonna get in here and talk about. And I'm like, oh word, you got some dates set and everything. And then you say, you dropped, you said this, man. Yo, anybody want to get at me for them dates, or you want to get booked? Just get at my wife and book in with my wife. It's like, nah, bro, because if the album was in demand like that, you don't say that. You don't say what you just said, because if the album was in demand, you would have jumped on it like Joseph tour, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? We got a 15-date tour. We starting out with, and we starting boom, boom, boom. That I wouldn't even said nothing about no damn tour yet if it wasn't they were already set. Because that just telling me right now the album ain't doing well like you saying that it's doing. Not unless you wait, and not unless we hear next week or 2 weeks from now, like Joseph tour in your book. But motherfucker just ain't gonna call you to book you, like just they're not gonna do that. And Turk, you gotta remember, you went to prison, did 8 years. Wayne built his. When you think about Wayne, you don't think about the Hot Boys. Wayne built his shit off him. He Lil Wayne. That's Wheezy, Tonchi. And you got BG, who was fucking holding it down, who was killed. Like, BG was killing the streets. BG dropped like a. I remember it was one year, I think BG dropped the album every month. It was like, damn. It was like a mixtape or something. This man just, it was incredible. And then you got, who was it? Juvie. Man, Juvie dropping hit after hit after hit after hit. When you think about Juvie, you don't think about Cash Money. I don't think about Cash Money. I think about, girl, you looks good once you back that ass up. I think about welcome to the rodeo. I don't think about Cash Money. When I think about Wayne, I don't think about Cash Money. I think about Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? When I think about BG, I don't think about Cash Money. I think that's BG. But when I think about you, Turk, I think about the Cash Money millionaires. I think about the Hot Boys, because everything you've based everything around so far has been that. And me as a fan, there's been a day one, and I know because I mentioned some things already in this video. You like, damn, this nigga know that. I mentioned some things, and I didn't do no research before this. I just watched the video you put up, but I know some things, and I know that you should not be going into like what you're going into, like all the talking. You know what I'm saying? Someone keeps on knocking and interrupting me here. But I know you know what I'm talking about, and it's like, don't. I think you're self-sabotaging by keeping yourself surrounded with Cash Money. It's time to break those chains. It's time to get off that damn tour. If I was you, yeah, still get your money. Try to run the bag up. Get as much as you can. But to keep it a bang, it's just time to separate yourself from Cash Money, man, and do your own thing. And stay, and I seen you made a video talking about, fuck, I need to be humble for it. Fuck bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you something. You need to be humble, man, because only time gonna tell if you can get booked, Turk. You got to find other ways to do shit. Yeah, I believe Imani's beautiful. Y'all can do some make love, make it. You can do. I can see y'all getting money from this, from the Tizu. From I can see that. But is that how you want your life to be? Or are you like fuck that? I'm supporting my family. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn rap. Let us know that. You know what I mean? Stay humble, my friend. You telling people, I ain't what the fuck I got to stay. Like you wasn't saying that whenever I wasn't up. It's like you making. You can even tell with the glasses you had on. You got some nice glasses on today in the car. I don't know if it was Cartier or what they was, Cartier or whatever they was. They was dope. You see the nice new chains on. You see Imani been bad since day one. I got to give it to you. She bad, Turk. And beautiful, Miss Imani. No disrespect. And y'all looking good. I'm loving to see that shit. But I also feel like that you holding yourself a little higher than what the fuck you like just come back down to earth, man. Like you got they have some points. You know what I'm saying? You do have the lowest selling album. We gotta go back because you making it seem like, oh, I'm that nigga. I am the Hot Boys tour. I am the tour. The tour can't go on without me. Shit. I don't care what no one say. That's Bird behind that shit. That's the team. The team's like, yeah, this nigga be getting online and just keep talking about me. Like, that's my big brother. That's my big brother. Nah, you know what I'm saying, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You dig? You know, yeah. Like, I like we get it, but it's like even on Beehive, you talking about them. Even if you giving them credit, like those are my brothers. That's my big brother. You know what I mean? Like we hear the big brother shit, but you could tell that you were trying to respect them so hard, but it ain't getting back to you in ways that we know you want to blow the fuck up. So that's why I'm like, yo, if Cash Money was a thing, it probably ain't no more. It just probably ain't no thing no more, man. You probably witnessing the dismantlement of the shit. But after Cash Money, the question remains, what are you gonna do? Like content? What you gotta really be good at content. So without Cash Money, can you and Imani be just as flavorful? When you're gonna get a lot of now, I think if you do something with Imani, yeah, I think y'all have y'all little reality show. I don't even think that's gonna be little. I think that will blow the fuck up. You get more money off of that than this music shit. But I just wanted to jump on here and talk about that. I don't know what's really going on, but it was on my mind because I'm just like, I've been watching Turk and I love to come up, but Turk, you did call out some shit, and you did one thing. Let's give him credit on. You did make yourself hot. You did make yourself you bubbling. You in the algorithm, but that word can't be life for you. Like that's a sellout mentality. Like it's like to me, we all want money. We all want to be in the algorithm, but it's like I just feel like you sabotaging everybody else doing it. It's like fuck y'all niggas. I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna get online and I'm gonna say something. I'm telling. That's what it's like. And I think BG and Wayne and Juvie's like, man, we tired of this shit. Manny Fresh and all them, they're like, man, we keep telling this nigga, you could do what you want to do as your own man. But and you know what I bet they did? They went and had a secret ass meeting. Birdman called all them niggas together and said, yeah, what y'all tired of this shit? Yeah, we tired, bro. This nigga he live online. He just be wanting to talk all the fucking time. All this, whether you promoting Turk or not, whether you talking good on them, I don't think they even want you bringing their asses up. Like, and I just think you should take the original Hot Boy off your fucking name, man. Like, just be called Turk, man. Turk. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's that, and you go in your lane and do what you do. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your family, your twins. I don't know, what's up with your son. I don't know, but I know he's proud of you too. I know everyone's proud of you for your come up and your success because you do have some success. But I just feel like that word humble, we need to really look at that word and realize because Turk, this is on your second album. From what I'm understanding, it's on your second album. You can't go up there and be like, I am the tour. Like, no, nigga, these niggas don't give a fuck about getting online. BG, all of them got way more money than that. And that's another thing. Challenging BG, the guerrilla marketing and all that shit, you fucked the shit up with that. Because BG was outdoing you anyway. I mean, I'm a fan, Turk. I fuck with you, I respect you, but I'm keeping it real. BG was outdoing you. BG came out the gate, boom, had bread. Baby was met by Cash Money. Like, baby came and they check your bank account. Bow. That tell you something. What your BG was doing, they got albums together. Motherfuckers got shit together. I just seen B.I. just dropped a podcast for Imani and Turk. So I'm gonna check that out after this. So some of the stuff I may have said, she might clarify. But I just think that you know what I mean. Like BG has really outdone you, Turk, even with the numbers. BG is hot right now. BG can go on a tour right now. If BG dropped the album, he can go on a tour. I'm sure when people see BG's name, I know we in the sticks in PA. Let them say in West Virginia is where they throw a lot of concerts. Let them say BG from the Hot Boys is coming down. Man, that shit gonna be packed. That shit gonna be packed, bro. They say Turk from the Hot Boys, they're gonna be like, who's that? I swear to God, they will. And then you have to go, the one that I like them hot, the ones that don't tell me to stop. Oh, him. Yeah. BG, you just can name a couple things, you know. But I'm just saying, man, this is what I'm saying. I think that was cool that you tried to do that engagement with your guy, but it just wasn't working. We all seen it. BG was just laughing, like he wasn't respecting it, man. BG wasn't respecting it because BG's like, nah, and I know BG's getting the greatest advice from Birdman and from everyone else, like, nah, just say what you say, but just don't fall into the trap. You know what I mean? But to credit Turk, the new album is dope. That shit. Listen, Turk, that featuring the motherfuckers you got on there. That shit was. I know Birdman them looking at that shit like, yo, oh, I like that shit, and I'm in PA. Well, Maryland, DMV area. I'm in the DMV area, kind of like PA, Maryland, DC, Virginia area. I'm listening to that shit up here. You know what I mean? And I like that shit. And I know them niggas, all of them niggas. That could have been the Hot Boys reunion track right there. I'm that beat. That I don't know if you sample somebody. You sampled the big timers of somebody. You know what I mean? Oh, big we do your thing, do your thing. That joint, you know what I mean? You sample something from your own people, but you made it like more modern. I like the way you do it, and I like the chorus. Whoever that dude was in the chorus, yeah, yeah. We talking that song should have millions of hits, right? You know what I mean? It should definitely. Um, but that's my take on what's kind of going on. And Turk, I made this video because I just felt like I didn't talk. Yeah, I be every time I see Turk online, I be like, no, yeah, because we know what Turk gonna say. What up? What up? What up? Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Yeah, I'm in the algorithm. I'm trying to be in the algorithm. Yeah, get them likes up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all can believe what you want to believe, but God said if it's good, devil when it's bad. You know, we know what you gonna say. It's repetitive, and I respect it. But I gotta get on you, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think that you but one thing I love about Turk though too is Turk will tell you, nigga, I'm a podcaster. I podcast. I do this. I do that. Turk will tell you. So I'm not hating Turk. I just feel like everybody else. When you get online and you start even talking about the Hot Boys at all, like mentioning, I don't care if you giving credit on Beehive and nothing. Them niggas like, nigga, stop bringing me up. Stop saying that shit, nigga. Who cares? Yes, we're brothers. All right, fine. That's my big brother. Talk about something else. Talk about your life. Talk about the 52 Bullets documentary. Go into what it was like in prison more. What's your life like now? Show us that. Fuck all them niggas. And I respect them and I love them. Weezy, I was the first one out here to tell everyone that Weezy was gonna be the best rapper alive. And he just said after you back it up. Then I was like, nigga, that nigga right there. I'm telling you, I just know. And I ain't ever heard him rap before. You know, I know a little something about it. You know what I mean? So I'm just here, just trying to, and respect to Imani. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Straight up handling business over there. I respect how you standing behind your husband. That's what a good wife is supposed to do. A good queen is supposed to do. You know, touche. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect it, but I just want to. You know what I mean? I just hope you're gonna do a real Joseph tour, and I hope you do sell out whatever demographic you trying to reach or whatever you trying to do. But I just wanted to put that out there, man. I just feel like, dang, man, I do feel like everybody else a little bit. You kind of self sabotaging yourself a little bit. You may not feel like that because your name is everywhere right now. You like, yeah, babe, look, I'm in the algorithm. We getting paid. How long that gonna last though, man? You gotta still kind of try to keep making music. Hell, if I was you, I wouldn't even be taking no fucking break right now. I'd be like, yep, we're gonna do the Joseph, we gonna celebrate, but you know what? I'll bust something new on their ass in like a month, like a little 4-track EP, Like not even not even the extended version of Joseph. I ain't talking about that. I'm just like something else. Young and Thuggin' 2, the EP. You know what I mean? Something. Old and Thuggin'. You know what I'm saying? Old and one for nothing. Something. Not saying you can't rap, Turk. I know you know how to make some records though. I gotta give you that, and I'm happy. I always knew because I fuck with Young and Thuggin'. But once again, is he really kicked off the tour? I don't know, but I feel like he just got himself blackballed because of this right here. I'm telling. That's what everyone looks at you like, right? I'm telling, and niggas is not comfortable. And BG did have a point. You know what I mean? He was like, you be on that getting on the internet shit. Niggas ain't. BG was like, I'm glad I missed that shit. Yeah, niggas get on here and tell they lies. Like niggas wonder why. And, like, yeah. So yeah, that's just my take on it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think I got anything else to say, but just check out some more Roaches podcasts on the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button. It's your boy Skies, and that's just my take on it. I just think that Turk, you got yourself blackball. I don't care how good you looking in that car, how much money you think you got right now. Trust me, bruh. I got a son in the industry who made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And he made a hell of a lot more than you, Turk. A hell of a lot more. And that's no dissing or nothing like that. But shit, the economy's crazy. It ain't like nigga got sitting on 10 million through 5 million and bills is only like, you know what I'm saying, 500,000 a year. Nah, it ain't. Nah, niggas is nigga. That don't even make sense right there. So it's like don't. I don't want you to be like and then next thing you know, 5 years from now, Turk's struggling. He done lost everything. He can't sell. He can't do this. He ain't got nothing going on because he based everything off of the hot boys who don't even fuck with him really like that no more. But I pray that you guys get it together. You know what I'm saying? Just stop trying to challenge everybody. Go do your show. Love everyone. Stop talking so goddamn much and about them and talk about yourself. And that's how you'll win. I'm out.